Friends, now we are discuss another property of ITF, inverse trigonometric function. In this property we have tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy when x is less than equal to 1. Clear? Okay, to prove that we are let we have 2 inverse, so we can let tan inverse x is equal to theta and tan inverse y is equal to phi. Clear? Okay, so when we use a property of inverse, we can write it as x is equal to what? Tan theta, and further y is equal to what? Tan phi. Clear? Okay, now we can use this value with a given right hand side, so we can let it as RHS, right hand side. Clear? So put these values. What we have now? Tan inverse x. In place of x, what first of all we write x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So in place of x we can write it as tan inverse tan theta plus y tan phi upon 1 minus tan theta tan phi. Clear? So you might remember that a property in class 11th, that is tan inverse tan theta plus tan phi upon 1 minus tan A tan B 1 minus tan A tan B. So we can write it as tan inverse tan A plus B. So what is A? Theta plus phi. Clear? So we are applying a property we used in class 11. Now we can write it as theta plus phi and tan inverse tan x is equal to x. Clear? We apply this property. Okay, now we have in this side what we are giving to this one, we have using this property what? X is equal to what? We can write it as tan inverse theta is what? Tan inverse x, and what is phi? Tan inverse y. So that is our LHS. Hence RHS is equal to LHS. Clear? Now we'll discuss next property. Now if we write it as a property 1, so on the same we can write B as tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y upon what we have? Upon 1 plus xy. Clear? In this case x must be greater than less than equal to 1, means modulus of that, or we can write it as it is greater than equal to 1 minus 1 but less than equal to 1. Clear? For this, now we will discuss next property. Okay, very important thing is that you have to remember all the property that you use in a class 11. आपको सारी trigonometrical property learn होनी चाहिए, तभी आप इनको solve कर पाएंगे. So we'll see this in this example. We'll take RHS, right hand side. Clear? So what we have written, sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. देखिए ये आपको लर्न नहीं करना है, आपको समझना है. There might be a hidden formula, so we can write it as let tan inverse x is equal to theta. Further, it can be written as x is equal to tan theta. Now, if we put the value of x in this RHS, so we get sine inverse 2 and tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So you must have to recall that property in class 11, and the property is, it can be written as what? Sine inverse sine 2 theta. And you remember that the property, what property? Property is sine 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Clear? So property must be remember, that is used in class 11, so that is 2 theta. Clear? And you know that the value of theta is tan inverse, so we can write it as 2 tan inverse x, which is actually RHS. Clear? Sorry, LHS. So hence what? RHS is equal to LHS. Clear? So using this we can write some more property. Suppose that is A, so we can write 6b property, another property 6b. So that is 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square, where x is greater than equal to 0. Again see 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x 1 minus x square, in which minus, it is between minus 1 and 1. Clear? So that is the property